So Baha, in 2013, you started focusing on education on Palestine through an initiative called the To Be There. So can you perhaps explain to us about your work as an educator on Palestine through the project?
Um, To Be There came out of the fact that Palestine is very present in media. And the stories, the views that you read about Palestine are not compatible with the reality, because it's not only imprisonment, it's not only restriction of movement, it's not only home demolition, it's not only like all the criminal behavior that you hear about in media about Palestine. Prevent you from seeing that it's a system, prevent you from seeing the context that naturally produces all those criminal behaviors of the State of Israel. So the only way I found useful to help people understand the reality of what's happening in Palestine is by having them physically, spiritually, and mentally present in Palestine. So the only way for you to understand Palestine is that you have to be there. The other thing about To Be There is like, we bring people in, we expose the 4 different systems of Israeli apartheid. So to help people understand that it's more comprehensive than they can actually understand. We expose the system, we let people understand that Palestine is an ongoing, case of oppression. You are born a victim, you will die a victim as long as Israeli criminals are in charge of your life. So the issue is also, a third pillar, is like, the State of Israel allows more than 3 million guests or foreigners to come visit Palestine, But they direct pilgrimage and tourism in a way that takes you far away from the reality. So I met a lot of Malaysians that visited Al-Aqsa but have no idea what's happening around. Visited the second oldest mosque in Palestine, which is the Mosque of Ibrahim alayhi salam. No idea. They would pass through checkpoints, but if you come with a guide who's so terrorized and scared to even mention to you what the political reality is happening, then how will you?
I read that the tour guides are vetted by the Israelis as well.
Yeah.
So all the tour guides for people who visit Palestine, they are all provided by the Israeli government or checked by them.
Yeah. Because remember, it's also like something about protecting the Zionist narrative, So in a way, in To Be There, we do a lot of different activities. We invite delegations to come primarily from the West and westernized societies. Now, I understand in Malaysia that there are 2 schools here, or 2 opinions. One that says you should not go because by going you support the Israeli oppressor, or you should go because that way you understand better. I understand this, but in the end of the day, you are the only person who can check what your motivation is. If you are coming to Palestine to support the slaughtering of the Palestinian people, or despite of the slaughtering of the Palestinian people, then please stay at home. But if you want to come to Palestine to witness the reality that we are forced to survive, then you are more than welcome.
So being denied on basic human rights, to experience, crime in humanity firsthand, I hope that our listeners did gain some new insights from the discussion earlier.